Let's see if I'm back again. Sorry for the interruption. I'm trying to find myself again here. Ah, okay, let's see if this is working. Okay, seems that I'm back to live. I hope now is working better. Let me see, because I think now the connection looks good. I don't know what happened. I lost the connection completely, and here we are back. And I don't know why it is saying again. Connection is says good here. I don't know why it's yeah, it's not stable. It's not stable. And I hope it's working. Okay, here I'm back. I hope it's working better now. I have here my phone to control what is going on. And yeah, I was doing the recap of June, and I was looking now at the working well. Okay, and I want to go here, and I will remove the voice here if not I'm getting crazy. And I want to see if this is working or not working. Okay, I have a very nice advertisement. And here I will see if this is working or not working. It seems that here is working. Yeah, but this is not working because then I lost my life. Oh no. I don't know what is the problem today. Let me see if I'm back. Here I'm back. Let me see if this is working again. I'm trying to. So yeah, it seems that they don't want me to show this thing to you. I don't know exactly what is the problem here. I'm trying to check. So I don't have multiple screens, so I'm a little bit lost. And now I'm realizing I'm not charging because the plug was. Yeah, I'm at my parents' home, and not everything is perfect here. Okay, so let's see if it's more stable. I hope I can finish this live. If not, I will need to stop it earlier. I just wanted to recap. Then I paint the acolytes. Okay, these are the Kyric acolytes of Arcanite. From yeah, this was my testing miniature. I really like it. This the whole was looking like, and here is the final paint job. This is my favorite. Sorry, my favorite one. I'm just checking. I'm checking the screen that if everything is fine. The one with this. I wanted to make this bird like if it's a fire bird. Okay, with this very brown skin. I enjoy it. I think I wanted to go for this. This is the same color I paint my silver tower. So I follow the same color scheme that I paint silver tower, playing with the different colors of the skin from more yellowish to much darker color schemes. This picture is a little bit white, but it's just to share. This is very nicely sculpted on the miniature. So here is one of the things that we should, I think Games Workshop is doing very well. You have very nice defined things, and these are super easy to be done with just ink, even with contrast paint. You will have a very nice finishing. And again, this bloody. Uh, I don't know why no the connection is failing. Yeah, you can see I go to 0. It's a pain. It's a pain. This is starting to be a pain. This thing. The OBS is 0 frames. I don't understand what is the problem. Because my computer is not lagging. It's working well. The connection is not arriving correctly. I hope you are back to where I was. Let me see if this is changing. This picture is not the best I can share. So here you have better pictures. I really like the shields, how they look like. I'm just checking there if it's working well or not. Okay, it seems that was working well. No, okay, I will keep working on that. So you can see playing with the different color of the skins. I think this is a nice a nice nice miniatures. I don't know, and this is my one of my favorite shields. Okay, I really wanted to spend some time on the shields. I wanted to combine this cold blue with this very warm oranges. Okay, and then the clothes are on whites and purples. It seems that I know it's working well. So sorry for that, I touched it wrong. So, but again, this is my favorite miniature of the full Warband. Just a little bit of this picture is awful. I don't know why I put this picture in. And again, and these are I wanted to put additional symbols. I think this orange is contrasting very nicely with the blue of the shields. And again, here I like to put these chaos symbols on the shields. And we go. This is something that this was the last hero I was painting to be painted uh, for my Warhammer quest. I have the Warhammer quest from the 90s. I had the other three heroes painted, and this was the only pending hero to be painted. So it's yeah, as you can see, it's really inspired on Conan. I don't know why I only put one picture. No, there are two pictures, but I can see the arrow. So I went for this very here I wanted for a very contrasting again lagging. Okay, okay, I went for this contrasting fur here. You can see I think it's quite a nice paint job. I think it's a nice miniature, very 90s miniature. Plastic is made of plastic, but I think for being a plastic from the 90s is quite well done. You can see the hand can be improved. The hand is quite flat, but overall, with the right paint job, you can have a very nice painting. Okay, let's go to the next one. And here we have this from the Darkasm starter set, and this is the Slaanesh Warband. And each miniature have a very interesting yeah, it's very have a very nice personality. I wanted to go for a combination of purples and yellows, and then some pinks, and here even a white wood to give this Slaanesh craziness, right? Uh, they want to go for bright colors as well on Slaanesh. You want to combine this pink. I like a lot how the gem was done. I'm quite happy with this warband. I think overall, I wanted to go for a quite contrasting yellow, going from almost white to orange. Orange hair as well here with gold masks. And I think overall these are very nice miniatures. It's a nice warband to paint and to spend some time. Again, here you can see the back. I wanted to go for this type of leopard type of fur, um, and then this very deep contrasting yellow. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy how this was looking like. Again, this is the Slangor. I think the Slangors are very nice. I like a lot the Slangor, but my favorite miniature of this warband is this guy. Okay, again, I went for purple metal, something different. Okay, something to make it more Slanishy. And now, yeah, this was my test miniature. I wanted to make I want to paint the the Oryx from Dominion in this pale skin. I wanted to go for something different. This was the test miniature that I done, and I'm quite happy. The only thing I'm realizing now here in these pictures that the leather is a little bit too flat. Okay, I should have spent more time on the leathers. They look a little bit too flat for what I should do. You can see I also can criticize myself. I wanted to go for these metal shields. I wanted to go for very natural colors. I did not want to put colorful. I did not want to go for colorful Oryx. I wanted to go. I was very inspired with um how to call this. Aye. a Lord of the Rings or Hobbit Oruks or Orcs, and I wanted to follow the same color scheme. But on the other side, very contrasting. Here we have the Savage Orcs, the Headbackers Mad Mob. I wanted to go really for bright greens. This is Wolverine. Okay, I like this. Maybe my favorite one. I wanted to do this blue um, war paints on all of them. And here I know that Games Workshop went for a pinkish one. I wanted to go for yellow. I think yellow was for me making more sense. And this is the other Orruk. Again, I like a lot the Shaman. I think this is a very nice warband. I think the warbands from Darkchasm are really nice. I think they are maybe the best season in terms of warbands. I like them even more than the new ones in that we have seen for the season 5th. And this is another thing that I had for long, I had for some time pending to be painted. And I wanted to paint all my Rock Trader miniatures. This is the Imperial part of the Rock Traders. I'm very glad that now they have rules in one of the White Dwarfs. This is a woman there. I like a lot how they look like. I like the assassin. I think it's a very nice. I just hope they release rules for them in the new Kill Team because they are really nice miniatures, and it's a pity that they don't have rules anymore in Kill Team. Anyway, you always can play the all Kill Team and the all set and redo the battle, right? I like a lot the Rock Trader. I have the 3 Rock Traders that Games Workshop have released up to now. Uh, I like them 3. They have a very different look, but very novelty at the same time. I think these are, and I like a lot the detail. If you can see here in these pictures, I like what Games Workshop did here on the details. So you can see that the Doctor have this unicorn as a decoration. She has the lion, the Rock Trader. This guy have this type of eagle, and the other guys have the wolf. Okay, and this type of totemic animals is the assassin. But I think Games Workshop did here a good job integrating all these miniatures that are very different from each other under one warband, and I think they are quite nicely integrated. So I'm really happy with this warband, how it looks like. And here we have how the full good tripas. So we are now in August. This was before leaving for summer holidays, and I finished. I wanted to do these Oruks with very pale skin. I'm very happy how they look like. I'm looking forward to paint the rest of the box of the Oruks. A lot of work for 2022 that it's coming, but you can see I really paint a lot, and this is only 7th, so you can at the end of the year I'll really speed up a lot my painting as well. But yeah, my objective was to paint more than what I buy. I barely did that last year or this year, I have to say. Okay, so really, I really enjoyed painting these pale skins. With I say I wanted to go for very natural colors, leathers, and metallics. I did not want to go for bright yellows or reds. I wanted to keep them as they are from the swamps. I wanted to keep a swampy type of base, not too much color on the swampy base, and as well keep them in very natural. Another warband for Darkchasm. I paint all the warbands, so you will see them all in during this review. Connection. I don't understand that. When was what connection was not working, and now this good connection is not working. It's very strange all this. Let me go, and here I have again it's lagging. Okay, let me see what I don't know what is the problem, to be fair. I'm starting to be a little bit tired of that. Okay, it seems that it's back. I'm ready. Okay. Okay, so there was missing all the explanation. So as I was saying, I wanted to go here for this type of magical look on these guys. I wanted to go for this glowing type of magical things. This type, the weapons are also made with this glowing to look. They are quite waiting to see if this is recovering again. But I have good connection here. Oh, so unstable. Here it seems that it's working. It's telling me that it's not receiving enough smooth. Let me see if this is working better now. To see what's going on. This is no good. It's green again. Here is better, but it's the resolution is super bad. Okay. I hope it's working no better. It's sorry for that. I'm really sorry for that. So this is the, as I said, yeah, this is the Warband I painted. I really like these miniatures. Let's go to the next one and see if it's. This is the Miyari's Purifiers. Here I also wanted to go for my own color scheme. I wanted to go for purple, and then I was hesitating because I also have this type of dark purple on. Yeah, I was thinking if I will use it more. Yeah, I was hesitating because I need to paint as well the Idoneth, and I was balancing if I go for purple for the Idoneth or blue. So then I decided here to go for purple and more bluish and turquoise colors for the Idoneth. Just checking that this is that the resolution is bad. Okay, so I wanted to paint them in yeah. Here we have. Let me check how this is arriving to you. So and here it's good in my mobile, so I don't know. So this is how I paint them. Um, this is on. I will maybe stop that thing. No, I won't stop that thing. Um, I, I paint them with this green combined with purples and then the cream color. And now I don't want this thing. As well with the clean metals, I wanted to go for this look. I think at the end, I like them a lot. I wanted to go for very clear metal combined with the bone color. Here you can see again, this is quite. I like them a lot. I think I was not happy. I was not very interested on them at the beginning, and at the end, I was quite happy how they end up. I wanted to go for different type of rocks, more yellowish, greenish rocks, like if it's more in a humid environment. Yeah, here I make a mistake. This is not very well integrated. You can see the gap there, but there are, yeah, yeah, no, nobody is perfect, but here we can see as well there's big cracks, so I wanted. So I really like this at the end, this warband, I think, and I like this cape how it looks like at the end. So I think they are nice, difficult to play. Okay, but at the end, I like them. I was not very convinced to paint them, and well, I paint them just for to have all the warbands painted, and at the end I was quite happy. And if I'm not wrong, after this, yeah, we have the Lizardmen. Again, not my it's not my favorite faction. The Lizardmen are not my favorite faction, but here I wanted to go for a very traditional color. So I went for green for the skins, blue for the... now let's see how the life is going. Okay, now it's frozen there. We'll stop this. Okay. It seems that I'm back. Let's see if I'm back there. Okay, I'm back. So let's go back to here. So this was the where I was there. Let's see where it goes now. I'm just checking. Okay, so this was, yeah, this was the chameleon as I was saying, and then for these ones I went for a very traditional look. I wanted to keep the like if this is obsidian, okay, more to like Aztec weapons. So I wanted to keep them like if they are using obsidian as for their weapons, okay. And then I come back with gold and gems, and this one I wanted to give this magical glow inside of the crevices of this orb. And again, very happy how this looks like. The end. I think it's a very nice warband. I like a lot the big lizardman. It's a nice lizardman warband. This I will skip. And this is the Geller Pox infected kill team. Again, another kill team that we cannot use today. This is from the second kill team from the Rock Trader. Is this inspired in Nurgle, right? Is the Geller Pox. They can be using Warhammer 40,000, so you can have the rules to use them. Very creepy guys. So this is the boss of the Warband that have a furnace on the belly. They represent that they are these are people that it's a contamination of Norgel using the Geller field together with the operators. They were all mix and mash and create this type of very weird looking. So this looks like a cooker, a crazy cooker. Or cook. You can see all. I wanted to go for this all slimy look using Norgel rod and different type of things. Again, Nurgle is a type of miniatures that you like to spend and to experiment. I like a lot. I think I'm very happy how this face looks like through the belly. Very creepy. This is more like a calamari type of guy, and then we have the fly guy, okay, with the completely open guts. Here we have here on down, and it's very they're very creepy. These are the small guys, okay. Then we have the glitches. These are the glitches that are very similar to the Narglings. We have the flies. So you have a very different miniatures. This was painted quite fast using contrast and a little bit of highlights. And then I have creepy worms. I wanted quite... here I really played with the Nargle rods, the Uhu paint, and the Uhu glue, and all these type of things to make this nastiness. I think is what you want to do with these guys, to play with nastiness. This is the full warband complete. And this is the board that was coming on Rock Trader. So I'm waiting to have this, to be fair, to have this set. I think they are nice miniatures. I really enjoyed painting them. Even if I don't play them, I really enjoy painting them. And I don't discard to use them in some type of crusade games, right? Because these are really creepy, nice miniatures. And I hope in the future they release rules for to use them in Kill Team 2.0. If not, I don't discard to use one day Kill Team, the normal Kill Team, and make the campaign with these guys against the Rock Traders, not that I have them painted. We go to the next ones that are the Idoneth. This is the Elathines, Soul Right, Idoneth, Deepkin. Here I wanted to go, here I'm very happy how this Warband end up. So I wanted to go for this very like rusted oxidized um, bronze, right? This is why I went for a lot of greens on the armor plates. And then I combine this with very turquoise colors with light purples and blues. I'm very happy how this warband looks like. I think it's a nice. And then I went for more natural look on the fishes. I think I'm really happy. I think they are very sea looking, more Caribbean like, right? More like a Caribbean sea. These are the colors that we can see in the beaches of the Caribbean seas, or maybe as well on some Thailand type of beaches or something like that. So I really like how they look like. I think these are very nice miniatures. It's a very nice warband. I never been very fan of the Idonets, but having this warband, I really enjoy painting them. I also went for this very greyish skin that I think it will make them look different. Okay, again these trousers with very and then for I really enjoy painting the fish. This is inspired on a lionfish, and then the crab that is in. I just look for natural crabs, and I went for a very natural look crab. I'm really happy to have this. I think these are the yeah, a very nice warband. Okay, really nice. Each miniature very different from each other, but all of them they look very good together. And we go now for this is the warband from, again, this is not very special warband. These are just a repack of the miniatures from one of the this is the Hulkers. Okay, these are the Vesperos World Watchers, a very strong warband. They had um, to nerf them because they were too strong, so they have to nerf them a little bit. Here I wanted to go for a glowing eye. This is why it looks so white. The other ones you cannot do because they are very deep and it will not work. But I like it. Them painted on the color scheme how I paint my Nighthound. Okay, bluish type of ghostly look combined with very black. This is used for all the units except for the banshees, that instead of black I'm using white to make them different. And then I have to say the bases here are very ornamented, and I add a little bit of additional flowers and to make them look more interesting. Really happy how this warband look like, although is not one of these special warbands designed for Warhammer Underworlds. The same for these ones. These ones are the Storm of Celestus. I make a typo there. Painted on the color scheme of my Stormhost, green armor, purple clothes. These are the what's called this, the castigators. These are castigators. It's again, it's a repack that was used for the starter set that was released during the season 4. Okay, since this, and I like a lot this guy. This is my favorite guy. Put them in a little bit of a scenic situation. And I think here we have the full warband. Not much to say. If you want to know how this green armor is done and how this pale white and so on is done, I did some tutorials, so you can find them in my channel and you can see more details there. And here we have, this is a recap of all the warbands. So here is when I just done all the warbands, and you can see them all painted here, one after each other. Okay, so this is all season 4 warbands painted. The 10 warbands ready to go. And then we change completely to Warhammer 30,000, and here we have these Cataphracti Legion Terminators. Okay, painted on the colors of the Dark Angels, black armor, red symbols, and I just wanted to add a little bit of checkered patterns to give a little bit more of interest in make them more interesting. Dusted bases, they are on cityfied. I just add some dust on the legs and so on to make them look more integrated with the terrain. Yeah, I think they also look nice. Just one moment. They also look nice, and I think they are quite. They are nice miniatures. You can see again. This is a freehand symbol. Very happy how the freehand looks like. Here again, you can see the freehand. Oh, everything is freehand. No decals. Yeah, the first Legion. It's my favorite legion. Again, in this picture you can see better the Dark Angel symbol. And this is what I want to do for 30,000. And then the bad guys will be from the Thousand Sons. So I know that this used to be a Warbearer chapline, but here I decided to paint all the bad guys as Thousand Sons and all the good guys as a Dark Angels. Yeah, with the yeah, you can see the plasma glowing, red armor. Not too much to say. I'm very happy with the cape. How it looks like. Um, I like a lot these miniatures. They are not super loaded of details, but they are nicely enough. Okay. Not too much expert still, and this is the Dreadnought Contemptor. A little bit too static, this Dreadnought. But yeah, at the end, again, painted as well with the Thousand Sons color. Freehand as well there, the symbol. As I said, I have, and then I did a little bit of yeah, overheat metal on the gun. Okay, picture is a little bit and is not the best. Maybe a little bit too much light on the picture, but I think overall looks good. And we are now in November, right? In November, a little bit of Necromunda. As I started, remember, we started the year with Necromunda, and we are almost going to finish the year with Necromunda. I paint this ambot. Okay, I really like. I always liked the ambot, so I did one green ambot. This is the green ambot. Okay. A lot of if you want to know how this green is done, I also did a tutorial on the channel. A lot of little bit of weathering here and there, not too much. I did not want to exaggerate on the weathering. I used some pigments to add dust and dirtiness on the clothes, as it is a working machine. Overall, quite happy. Okay, I like a lot. It was quite a fast paint job, to be fair. I assemble them and then paint it, and it's quite difficult when you do that. Maybe you have to do some sub assemblies, but you can at the end I assembled everything together. So this is one, and then we have the yellow one that is maybe the one that looks better. Yellow with some yeah, to show some the danger parts. Okay, so we have put this on the shoulder pads, on this big thing that have on the back. You can see here the shoulder pad, and again I also add some damage here and there, so it looks that is in use but not overdoing. A little bit of dirtiness on the feet and a little bit of dirtiness on the clothes, but I did not want to overdo. Like I like to add some weathering here and there, but I don't like to look like a piece of crap. Like here we have the both together. Okay, so yeah, we have them both together. Okay, and then I also painted the Goliath. Okay, I bought the Ambots and the Goliath. Goliath again, I played with the skin tone and I did some shaving, some like half shaving here and there. This is my favorite one. I think this is the one that have better finishing. But okay, you can see here the this is the Goliath expansion. I like a lot this. This is a lady. I like a lot this lady. And I think the skin tone on this guy, I did quite a nice job. I'm quite happy. This is a bad picture, but this is a better picture. Again, a mistake when I was uploading them. And the metallics, I'm not very happy on the shoulder pad. Should be done much cleaner. But overall, I just wanted to have. Remember, we started here expanding Escher. I just wanted to expand the Goliath, so we have the two warbands at the same level. And I think at the end, it's quite a nice addition to my collection. And then we went end of the year. We I went back to very old times and started painting metal miniatures. These are from this is a the Gaza Khan, the Goblin, and this is a full metal miniature. The wolf is also metal, and it's from the early 2000 or 90s. It was a miniature released in with the rules in a white dwarf to be used as a mercenary captain or general, or to be used in a Dogs of War army. I don't like the shield. Looks quite weird as it is placed like that. Should go, because I don't know why it goes on the hand and not on the not on the arm. Okay, should like that. Should be looking back, but okay, the designer decided to look like that. Some pictures with fancy background, a lot of cutted heads around him. So looking, he's really obese, and I keep them in square bases to be used if in the future we have rules for the Dogs of War. And keeping painting Dogs of War, this guy was missing in my. I had the full unit except the guy. Okay, so I managed to buy in second-hand market, and I complete my pikemen. Okay, this is Rodrigo del Monte. It's for the Al-Qatani Fellowship. He is the leader of the Al-Qatani Fellowship. I was missing him, and I just decided it's time to paint him and add and make sure. The person that's telling me, I didn't realize this should go up. The person that I was bought in second-hand market was put this arm down, should go up. I will not complain. I like the guy. You can see that the all miniatures did not have as much detail as we have today, but it's quite a nice miniature, and I think it's happy to have them and to complete the Al-Qatani. It's from the 90s, early 2000s, and this was the generic Dog of War General. Looks a little bit vampire here. I think I went too far on the dark skin, on the pale skin. Sorry. Um, it's not a vampire, it's a human, but I wanted to do him very pale. I'm very happy with the barding of the horse. I think this is how I have, and this is why I say that the Crimson Core, I should have done an armor like this barding. So here I'm really happy how the red and gold is looking like with the green. I think I'm very happy with this miniature. Again, you can see that there is not as much detail as we can see today in the miniatures that we have for Age of Sigmar. But yeah, happy to have now the generic general, very classic miniature in my Dogs of War army. I have add some turf later on. And now we go to my last project, if I'm not wrong, that was the Skaven team. This is from Mako Miniatures. Okay, this is a Rat Ogre from Mako Miniatures. I bought this before. I know that Games Workshop was releasing a new Rat Ogre that is much better. And this is the sorry. Before going to the Skaven teams, we have the Vesperos Vendetta. This was given to me by a friend. You can see nice miniatures. I don't have much. I only have these 5. This was a squad of 5, the initial box. I like a lot this guy. I think these are very nice miniatures, and I'm happy to have them ready for my army. I will do another Dogs of War video when I'm back, showcasing on the full army. And then here we have some wizards that I painted as well. So this is a wizard. This is from Game Zone. Okay, so this is a wizard from Game Zone, painted as a beast wizard with brown clothes. And I was a little bit disappointed because there is a big mess of things here that I didn't know what they were about. I paint them just as folds of the same clothes. It's not very well defined here. And on top, this wizard is made of 2 parts, so you have the torso and the legs separated. So it's not a bad miniature. Don't get me wrong. I think the miniature is quite nice. I think the pose is. Let's see what happened with the OBS. I have good OBS. Why is not arriving? What is the problem? Okay, it seems that I'm back. I'm back. I'm frozen. I'm not frozen. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, seems that I'm back. seems that it's working again. Let's see. So I was saying this is the live wizard. This is a very old miniature from Games Workshop. It's a metal miniature. I don't know how it arrived to my collection, to be fair. I think I bought it by eBay long time ago, and I decided to paint it. From time to time, I like to take some old miniatures, some old Warhammer, and paint it. Okay, and this is what I did here, and I think it looks quite good. The cape is looking better in real life than here, and I put a lot of turf and plants there to show that he's well, some flowers. He's a life wizard, so the life will grow around him. Uh, yeah. Sorry, Michael. It's being I don't know why from time to time it's frozen. Sorry for that. Yeah, I'm not at home. I'm at my parents' home, and I think when the room I am, the connection sometimes is not arriving very clean. Okay, let's see if I go. I'm just and this is my last paint job of the year, and this is where the escaping team. I decided to put the two miniatures that are the same together each time, so you can see how they look like. So do you have two times the same miniature? As it is for Blue Ball, I'm not too much concerned. To be fair here, this escaping team, you don't have any option to make them different. As I like this from the necromantic horrors, you have two heads, so you can make them all look different, so you don't have exact copies of each of them. But here you have two times each of them. Okay, so these are the two blitzers. I did some small details, but to be fair, yeah, I like a lot to work with this type of chipping paint here and there. I think, was quite. They are quite. It's quite a nice team, to be fair. Some people complain that the tails are too exposed, easy to break. I like it. I like these tails, especially in this guy. This is maybe my favorite guy. Here you can see I paint them with very different skin color, so they can look different on the field. They don't look the same miniature, or at least not exactly the same. And I think by painting them in different colors, the one looks even slimmer than the other one. So this is more very pale white, and this more bronze, more browny color, right? More. Anyway, I put this purple eye bags on both of them. They make this makes them look more sick and scary. And these are the two gutter runners. Okay, and then for this team, I decided to add two more gutter runners. Okay, so I can play if I need with four gutter runners. This one is from SP Miniatures. This one here, and this is from Mako Miniatures. Okay, so this is a little bit too big. Okay, I didn't know that was that tall when I bought it. It's a little bit too tall for the rest of the thing. And here is my. I really like this. Is from Mako Miniatures. This is Rat Ogre from Mako Miniatures, and I think it looks nice. I create a special background only for him. It's a Skaven that becomes addict to the Warstone, and this is why I have green veins, glowing green eyes, and have a little bit of green type of pustules popping out of his body. Okay, and this is the full team. Okay, this is why I put this picture at the end, because if I think it's better to see them. But if you look the full team, you can see this guy is a little bit is a little bit taller than the rest of the team. Okay, so quite happy with this team, and this was my final paint job before I left home. I did not manage to paint the tokens of the cabins, so they will be painted once I'm back. But this is all. This is the recap of the year. So a lot of things painted during the year. I paint more than 200 miniatures in 1 year. I did not paint any big project, and this is one of the things I want to do in the next year. So looking forward to paint maybe. Um one of the dragons. I want to paint really some big miniatures. A dragon, maybe Bellacore. These are. I have not painted any big project this year. I was really focused on painting warbands and Blue Ball. You can see it having a lot of year of a lot of Blue Ball warbands in Necromunda. I deviate a little bit from my core painting that is more Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40,000. I have not painted too many Warhammer 40,000. I'm expecting next year to be more on 40,000 maybe, but I will not deviate from the Blue Ball. That's all for this live. It's split in two. Sorry for the problems in the connection. I try to do my best, but yeah, I don't have the best tools here. So that's all for now. So I hope you have enjoyed. I wish you a very good 2022. I hope you have a very nice end of the year today and a very good new year. So I wish you all the best for the next year, and I hope I can see you again here in the channel, and you can keep enjoying of my channel. As I said, I'm not at home at this moment, so I'm not expecting to put too many videos in the next days because I don't have here the tools to do videos. I don't have my camera here with me. I decided not to take too many things. And yeah, and best wishes. Thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.